Welcome and thank you. I want to take time out of my busy schedule to share with you 10 stages that people need in order to change. First, you need to identify the problem. A lot of problems are within yourself. The problem isn't everyone around you. This problem lies within. The problem that you may not have money is because of the lack of motivation. The problem may be you're lazy or you're blaming others for your adventures or where you belong in life. Secondly, then you got to really admit that there is a problem. Like, hey, I got a problem. I'm being lazy. I'm the one that is to blame. And there's a lot of things that you can learn from it. There's a lot of things you can change if you really deeply invest in yourself and realize that, hey, you are what you are because of what you do. Most people think that in order to be successful, you have to please everybody else. That's not always the case. And you just got to be true to yourself and true to who you are and to everybody else around you. Thirdly, I would look at the big picture. Don't forget where you've been, where you've gone, where your life has brought you to this point, but learn from it. Learn a lot from it. Learn what mistakes you've made and what mistakes you need to protect and to actually change in order for you to get to where you want to go and persevere through daily life. And then again, I would stop pointing at others for the blame. You are what you are because of what you've done. You choose your path through the decisions you make, right, wrong, or indifferent. And only you can change those outcomes if you change your mind, your being, and yourself. So that leads me to the fifth point. Start writing down goals. If you write down goals, daily goals, monthly goals, yearly goals, those are points of action. You're gonna start using it as a checklist. Like, today I want to, talk to so and so, or I want to accomplish $10, or I want to do this, or I want to do that. Check, got it. Check, got it. Check, got that. Check, got that. So therefore you have that journey of life through steps, through stages, through checklists, through checks and balances. And at the end of the day, again, you're gonna see results. You're gonna see the fact that you become successful because you're doing what most people won't do. And in order, again, to change, you have to put a plan of action. You got to make it a plan of action. There's people in this world that just say, hey, I'm going to change, or I'm going to lose weight, or I'm going to do that, or I'm going to do this, but never follow through. Think of it. That's why diets are out there. You're going to die at a diet because I want to change the way I look. Well, if I change the way I look, I'm going to die, D-I-E, at the diet. So don't change your diet, change your philosophy, change your thoughts, change your mind, change your body, and things will daily and monthly and yearly change as you grow as an individual. And then daily and nightly, which leads me to my sixth point, daily and nightly, recite your goals. Recite them in the fact, like, okay, my big ultimate end-all goal in the world is to do X, Y, and Z. Well, I see my daily goals. I got them checked off. I'm leaning towards my monthly goals, my yearly goals, but that end-all goal, what is it that you're called to do? I'm called to change people's lives. And so that's why I'm here, to share with you guys things that will help you change because they helped me change. And I'm just giving back because that's what I'm called to do. So if you change, sky's the limits. You got to believe in what you do. Every day is a new day. And then you got to, leads me to seventh, which because every day is a new day, which you have to go into the big picture and look at it. You have to make sacrifices that most people don't do. You got to wake up a little early. I understand you're tired, or I understand you got 2 hours of sleep, or I understand you got 3 hours of sleep. I'm not saying you got to go do work. Work on personal development. Work on making yourself better. Work on giving time to yourself. Work on waking up early or going to bed late, but giving yourself that devotion of an hour to basically to learn and develop yourself and grow as yourself and educate yourself in the sense of just learning the unknown. And what I mean by that is if you look at the picture of the world and life, as a kid you grow up and you're told to respect your elders. As an adult, you're told to do what is right by going to get a paycheck. But is that really what you're called to do? A lot of people leave behind this video, basically, behind this face, behind the screen, and don't really pursue what it is they are called to do because the fear of the unknown. Again, that's why I'm reaching out, because I too was there. The unknown is a scary thing, but when you're called to do something, do it. When you're called to bless others because you've been blessed, do it. Which leads me to 8, which is, again, make time for yourself. Time to be yourself. Time to do what you love to do. Time to, if you love to run, run. If you love to work out, work out. If you love to read, read. If you love to just sit down and just relax for that short period of time, do it. Do it for you. But realize, when you're done with that hour, 45 minutes, it's time to back to grind. It's time to go back to life. It's time to go back to reality, and time to give everything you got for that time to be until your day is called upon this earth. And again, what is it that you're called to do? In order for you to change, you got to change yourself. So which that leads again to my 9th point. If you don't change yourself, nothing's going to change. You got to change your mind. You got to change your spirit. You got to change your soul. You got to change your self-worth. Everyone says, well, this guy's a multi-billion-dollar person. It's because his worth is that much. It's not. Think of it like this. You go to work, right? You get paid. You get paid for the work that you do. But if you look at it, it's not the work that you do, because if it was the work that you did, when you're at home, you'd still be getting paid. It's the worth that you put forth in what work you do. So at the end of the day, you got to change you. If you change you, and believe in you, and strive in you, because life is a journey of demons, and it's going to be a battle through life. But you got to know deep down heartedly that you can do anything through Christ who gives us strength. And know at the end of the day, you're doing the right thing. You're working and making sacrifices that the norm won't do. And if you remember that, number 10 is easy, because you remember every day is a new opportunity or a beginning. So when you wake up, say thanks. Once you say thanks, go on your daily day, writing down your goals, making a checklist. Once that's done, then maybe start breakfast, or get your car, get ready to roll to work, or get on your headphones and listen to what it is to motivate you to get ready for the day. Go through your day, get home, and maybe spend a couple hours with kids, the family, cooking dinner, cleaning the house. And then after that, when that's all said and done, now it's a little time for you. But after that, it's up to you what you want to do. So you have choices. In order to change, you must change yourself. And it starts with identifying the problem. Once you do that, it's a wrap. You're going to be successful because you're going to attack it and know that you got all things through Christ who gives them strength. Thank you for taking time out of your busy day to watch my video. God bless.